you have to now continue to do what's best for business with CM Punk. And what's best for business with CM Punk, in my opinion, you have to have him. You need to have CM Punk versus Roman Reigns main event WrestleMania. You have to. I don't care what I'm not even going to listen to other people's arguments on it because I know I'm right on this.
You're 100%.
You have to do that. Can you imagine bringing this guy back with this type of story? Having a guy like Roman Reigns that's the unbeatable force with Paul Heyman, by the way. CM Punk used to be a Paul Heyman guy.
Versus the best in the world.
But even forget about Heyman for a minute. Just the aura and mystique surrounding Roman Reigns and just the dominant run that he's had. Then to bring a guy like CM Punk that everybody hates into the company again, who's so good on the mic, to bring him back and not have him go up against Roman Reigns while Roman Reigns is the champ on the grandest stage of them all would be an absolute failure. And in fact, it's something that AEW would do.
Yeah.
WWE, what they proved last night on Saturday Night Survivor Series, they are not AEW. And they are not even close. WWE does what's best for business. If AEW had done what's best for business, they would have said to some of the younger talent that was being a little too bitchy and complaining about CM Punk, they don't like him, and they'd say, you know what? CM Punk is here is what's best for business. He's moving the needle. He's selling t-shirts. He's putting butts in the seats. People are watching. Shut the fuck up. That's what they would say, but they're not WWE. And so what's best for business right now for WWE is to have CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. I don't know how you go any other way. I know they're trying to create the Seth Rollins thing.
Yeah.
If you have CM Punk go after that other title, you are not doing your job.
Yeah.
You're ruining the entire thing. That title, unfortunately, it's why we said we feel bad for Cody Rhodes. It looks like, and they're even kind of setting up the Rollins-Cody Rhodes feud a little bit.
Yeah, they're saying they were going one night only last night where they could be on the same side, but yeah.
Yeah, it's looking like that title's going to be the one Cody Rhodes wins.
It does.
And that's not the title. I'm sorry. It's not. The title is the one Roman Reigns has.
And it's wild, too, because part of CM Punk's the greatest in the world, but part of it also is everything that's coming from AEW, which Cody helped to create to begin with. So, like, Cody almost like bit his own. Like, it's so wild.
I mean, I think you probably have to. I mean, you can do a lot of things with CM Punk. My point is, if Roman Reigns is gonna drop the title and go do movies now that the strike is over, right? If he's going to drop it at WrestleMania, which is kind of the expectation, initially it was like, hey, Cody's going to finish the story. But now, everything changes.
Yeah.
Everything changes. Because what's best for business is you cannot drop the ball and have CM Punk come in here. And unless he wins the world title at the Royal Rumble against Seth Rollins and somehow finds his way into, but then I don't know how you do the winner of the Royal Rumble gets a title shot. I don't know how you would do that. And
yeah. Well, unless you want to get rid of one of those dumb belts and just
that's what I mean. You
belts.
Can, yeah. I mean, you can unify the titles at WrestleMania is what I was thinking. I just said you have to have CM Punk against Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
You can't, put it this way, you can't not have CM Punk against Roman Reigns.
There's nothing else. If Triple H could get out there and do one more match, maybe you could do that, but you can't. There's nothing else. There's no other option
for CM Punk.
CM Punk, like I could see if Triple H was ever healthy, which he's not. He'll never be able to do it again, supposedly. But I can see that. But there's nothing else. You only bring him back to give it in to put the title on him. Like this is, and I also think you have to strike right now. Do we really believe that this is going to work long term? Because I don't really believe it's going to work long term.
I don't know how long he'll be around. I mean, he might only be around for a year.
Exactly. So, like, you strike right now. You
got to do it right now.
Right now, yeah. In WrestleMania is probably when he's going to basically start wearing out his welcome. If history is...
Yeah, I think they have the... I mean, Rollins is a smart dude. I think Rollins knew what was going on, so he did an interview, at WrestleMania last year, and it was, like, on YouTube, social media, and he was like, Phil, you're a cancer. We don't want you working here. Stay far away. because he was asked about the potential of CM Punk returning to WWE one day. And so I think Seth Rollins is a smart dude. Like, he created the
just in case
off-screen drama.
Yeah.
And then you saw him last night in videos. He was flipping the bird, and I had people texting me going, "Oh, he's pissed." I'm like, "Oh, no, he knows what he's doing." Seth Rollins is a smart worker, because if Seth Rollins wants that main event with CM Punk, that's the money-making main event, and he's gonna by reacting like that when the cameras are off, when the show's done. He's going to get the WWE to at least consider going that route.
Exactly, because now they got there's a little bit of snippet of a video for their perfect vignettes that they'll make. So yeah,
there's a reason now that we can see that feud beginning. I think Seth Rollins is the one trying to stop this. But I just think the obvious play is maybe not Royal Rumble. I mean, maybe CM Punk wins the Rumble and he chooses Reigns. That's probably the likely scenario, I would think. Is that Punk wins the Rumble. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe... Because what are you going to do unless Cody wins? Cody going to win the Rumble again? And then go to Reigns? Are you just going to repeat that?
Yeah.
I just think
I think you missed it.
Now that you have Punk here, and I don't know that you know how long this is going to be the top story for. You have to, like you said, strike now while the iron is hot.
Yeah.
And I think they will. They have to. You can't have CM Punk return, have Roman Reigns in the dominant position that he is, almost like struggling to find someone for Roman Reigns at this point, and then like just run the company as if they're not even in the same company.
Yeah. You
can't do that. No, those two have to butt heads. Yeah. And I don't know when they do it.
There's only one time. WrestleMania. That's it. Yeah.
Right?
That's it.
That's the moneymaker. We have to think. And then now, like, TKO's involved. Not to say that they didn't go for the money-making matches when it was just Vince, but I do think there's a new business element to this whole thing that probably even has Triple H playing nice because of that right now, too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like we said, with TKO involved I'm sure they want him. I'm sure they're going to see those social media hits for all this stuff. And that's why, if all these other guys who I said, when they look upset, that they're probably working a little bit. There probably is deep down inside some.
Oh yeah. Well, there goes my opportunity. That's what I'd be thinking. There's a lot of. Is it knocked everyone down? Not just the guys we've mentioned. Now guys under them get knocked down a peg too.
Yeah.
Everybody sits down one rung.
There's not many opportunities, and
that's good. That's good for us because that makes it a better show. When you cram that much talent in, it's always going to be a better show.
Yeah, that's just showbiz. I mean, I can speak to that, having been in the radio industry, just seeing guys come back. Like when Glenn Ordway came back to WWE, he took over a spot that I was supposed to take for the second time. Like that spot with Lou Merlone, Christian Fourier, like that was supposed to be the second time I had that spot. That was mine. And then Glenn Ordway came out of retirement, and it was like, you know, the WWE in me was like, fuck this. That's my title shot. You're just going to bring this guy in to take it? But that's like a WWE thing. Exactly, yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, you can be the young, up-and-coming talent all you want. But these guys, it's like, and not to say I wouldn't have made the money. I know I would have. I know my confidence in myself. But the brand, the safe, not just the safe play, but the play that they know guaranteed is going to make the money is the guy that's already made the money, that has more eyes on him. And so that's just the move they're going to make. And so in the WWE terms, it's like The Rock coming back, headlining WrestleMania, 2 years in a row? Yeah. Being kind of a part-timer. I know the second time, I think they made him kind of a full-timer, right? He won the title. And, you know, he even fought CM Punk. But that's kind of like the CM Punk thing. It's so perfect because the pipe bomb was like, the fact that Dwayne gets to headline WrestleMania and I don't,
Dewey,
pisses me off. You know, makes me sick to my stomach. And now CM Punk's the guy that's coming back, that's going to steal that spot in maybe a part-time role, and he's going to headline WrestleMania. Now I was like, well, what if The Rock, what if The Rock is still involved in a Roman Reigns? I'd rather see CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
I would too.